We're live. Should be on. We gotta have a wider thing, Francis.
Hmm? Oh, okay.
I know. There's M. Aquatics. Aquatics. Hello. Kyle, hi. You're first, M. How are you tonight?
I got to push her little thing back.
I was checking to see if Flo was going on. That's why I'm on so late. I was waiting to see if Flo was going on or Shriner guy, but they ain't on. So there's Flo now. He said hi, Francis.
Hi, Flo.
He's giving kisses to M. Still not feeling well, but good enough. I was waiting on Flo too. Well, she gave him a hug. He gave her a kiss, and she only gave him a hug. There you go, Flo. You only got a hug.
Getting up early, it says.
Oh man. Oh, we're set up for panel tonight. If anybody wants to come up, actually, I forgot about that. We are set up for panel. Yeah, because I'm on StreamYard. Yeah. Still, hey, buddy. I'm looking back up there. Might not get anybody on panel because late tonight. I got my hours. I got to use them all for the. Well, I got the 3rd of next month to use my 20 hours. No show to wear. You ain't gonna show up to your own place.
Show Flo. No.
Hey, SI Cowboy. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Cowboy. Hey.
Brenda Davis, Scrubbity Doodah. Good to see you. Hello, just hit 1K. Congratulations, Brenda. Thank you for coming in, too.
Congratulations.
Let's see what she's got here. Let me look at this real quick. I don't see how many. 1,000. This is 1,000. Let's see if she got 1,001 or. How come I don't have you? I don't have Brenda. I'll do well now. Okay. I didn't have you for some reason. Now you got an extra one, Brenda.
Nick!
I just got you too.
Hey,
see.
Nick!
Welcome, Nick. So if you got 1,000, you got 1,001. If you got 1,001, you got 1,002. Whatever you got, I don't know. It doesn't tell me. You're welcome. I don't know why I didn't have you.
You're welcome, Brenda.
Or are you? You're not. I think you've been in here before. I don't think you're new, so I should have had you. Usually everybody comes through here. I usually got, but. I gotta get this thing adjusted. Melinda, welcome. Easter button. I know. I thought you had. I remember the name. That's what I said. I don't know why I didn't have you, because usually everybody passes through. It must have been a busy night or something. Or else YouTube took it off. I don't know which that happens to. Bait the Hook, I ain't seen him in here. Where is Tim? Timmy.
He's hiding. We're playing hide go seek.
Hide and go sink or sink?
Mm-hmm.
Seek or sink? Sound like you said sink. Oh. Well, yeah, that's the way it does because of the colors. I think makes it do that. They took some of mine. Yeah, they will. Yeah. Where'd Flo go? Did he leave already? He's probably going to bed. 6 thumbs up and 8 people in the house. Hit those thumbs up. Take care of my bird. Be right back. Panel. I ain't put the link in the panel. What do you say? I'm coming on the panel. Okay, hold on. Let me get over here. Damn, this pollen and allergies killing me, y'all. It's so dry out there. Ain't been no rain in the darn open. Oh. There's the link for you, Flo, when you. Oh. That's for Flo. A link for Flo. Oh. I keep my what you call it on. I stay on the what do you call it? My Flo tried to come up here 30 times and I missed him because see I don't keep mine on the because I can't moderate. Okay, just let me know when you get ready to come up and I'll switch back over there because I'm not going. I don't stay on there. I stay on because I can't moderate from the StreamYard side, so I'll switch back over there when you get ready to come up. Because right now I'm on the YouTube side. No, I'm not sick. No, I'm fine. Just allergies. No, I'm not sick at all. Just that tickling in my throat you get from the pollen. The pollen level's up in the extra high. Above, it's in the red 10.
1 second.
Yeah, Twin.
Pollen's up high.
Yeah.
No rain.
Boy, it's getting can't even buy no dog food in the store now. What the poor dog's going to do? Can't buy no. I tried to go order some. There's none even online. Chewy's out of dog food. Everybody's out of dog food, y'all. Is he on? He ain't coming on yet. Oh, there he is. He's out of dog food. Everybody's out of dog food, y'all. Is he on? He ain't coming on yet. Brother, man.
Might have to mute myself. I might be behind.
Yeah, there ain't no dog food in the store. Like I said, the Chewy's out, Amazon's out of dog food, everybody's out of dog food. Oh, they are too. There's no nothing on the shelves much down here. The only thing I seen was one store had a bunch of those canned Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs. They were packed full of those, but all the ravioli was gone and the other stuff. They must have had 100 cans of that. I guess nobody likes canned spaghetti and meatballs.
Y'all fishing tomorrow?
They must have had 100 cans of that. Are we gonna fish tomorrow, Francis?
Yes.
She said yes. I don't know. We didn't hook up yet, so I don't know. We didn't fish yesterday. We didn't fish today. We could have. So I don't know. They've been biting pretty good down here on Saddle Creek. I don't know. It goes in spells. We caught 20 some the other day, one day, and then this week
I couldn't get to the dock.
They've been biting pretty good down here on Saddle. Caught about 7 the other day. Flow, rattle, M says. Where's Robert at tonight?
You didn't hear?
What'd you say?
Where's Robert at tonight?
I figure he'll be on. He went to check out Underhill, make sure it was open.
What'd you say? Where's Robert?
God, my sound's messed up. I shouldn't have did this. Should have got on the phone.
Sounds good now.
God, my sound's messed up. I shouldn't have did this. It's echoing. I got too many devices going. I got my big computer going. I got this thing going. I got my phone going. It's
Turn the sound off
echoing.
of that, Francis.
Too many devices going. I got my big computer going. I got this thing going. I got my phone going. It's echoing.
Francis. Float, smoke a bowl. Yeah, Robert's scared to get up here, Flo. Freddie's his other half will start I heard where he said that. He said something. I went back and watched part of that live stream from the other night. He said he was afraid to get on my panel. He'd like to get up here, but he's afraid his wife will ruin it for him. I actually think it's kind of funny though, but I enjoy watching her though. But I actually think it's kind of funny though, but I enjoy watching her though. But I actually think it's kind of funny though, but I enjoy. Uh-oh, he went off. Trying to fix his. I didn't hear what he said though. He said something before he went off. I guess he told me to fix it. And he's worried about his audio because it's echo, and it don't really bother me that much though. But I like having Flow up here. Yeah, hold on. I gotta get back.
All right, sorry. Sorry.
I don't keep mine. The reason I missed you that one night is I don't keep mine on the StreamYard side. I switch it back to the.
This is what I normally do to you. I normally flash my flashlight at you so you see me if you can see me in your.
But I don't have it over there. That's what I was trying to tell you. I got it on the YouTube side.
Now I know why. I'm like, why can he not see me? What's wrong with him? Now I know why.
I can't moderate over there and stuff and do stuff, so I keep it on the other side.
And now I know why. You had to tell me. Dang, I'm a little slow, Curtis, a little bit slow.
Well, it's okay, but if you tell me in the chat, say I'm on, just type it in there, then I can, or something I can know, because I missed you those nights.
Oh, it's all right. It's no big deal. I mean, you didn't miss me. You missed me for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. You've never actually not brought me in there. It just takes you maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I sit there and shine the flashlight at you, but normally no more than 5 minutes. But I can send you a message too, you know, if you don't see me.
I miss some people over there. Yeah, Em come in here the other night when I was on. I like it's good. Her and what's his name? Pug Face Media.
Yeah, Pug. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, I love him. They're some of my favorites. Yeah. Sorry I haven't been on y'all, but I knew somebody would go on tonight. I figured Shiner would go on or you all would go on, and I didn't have nothing prepared. I didn't want to shoot from the hip, and Zach's neck's hurt. I was wanting him to play, and he's all jacked up and been all whacked out today. You know, we went to the boat dock, and there was cones and a truck blocking the entrance. And you know, it's a county-owned park. I understand keeping people out of the park, but I don't understand letting people launch boats and getting out. You know, I come back to the house. When I get back to the house, I get on my golf cart to ride out to the local pond out here at the rec center, and they're playing golf. There's people, foursomes of golf playing one after another, and I'm like, I can't even go fish, you know. And I'm like, well, I better call Shiner. So I've been in close contact with him most of the day. He said as soon as he got off, he was going over, talking to you all. At least I knew that if we had to, I told Clint, I said, dude, we're going to find out by tonight where we're going. If Shiner says that Underhill's closed down, we're going over and fishing over at Tin Rock or Saddle Creek, one or the other. And he went over and said it was open. People riding jet skis and all kinds of shit. So
well, they put it on. Tin Rock's got a Facebook page, or somebody made up one of the groups. Tin Rock Bass Fishing is called, and they posted on that site that Tin Rock was going to be closed through April 19th. The guy posted it on there. Somebody did. Then he come back and retracted it 2 days later. We called him Friday because only open Friday through Monday. We called him Friday and he said, no, we're open. She says, I ain't heard anything about it. Then he come back in, that guy retracted it. I seen. So, but before that, at Thursday, I called the FWC and they said they didn't know nothing about it. And I asked him if there's anything else closed in the area. And the lady told me she didn't know because they got a local office here in Lakeland, the FWC does. And I called the local office and they didn't know of any closings around here. So.
All right.
The Saddle Creek's been doing really good. I don't know. That one time you was here, it wasn't that good, but golly, the last, one day we got 20 some. Don was out there and they was hitting in the middle and everywhere else. Then Don went back the next day, but he didn't catch a one. He didn't catch zero. Don said back to the same spot. Then me and Don went out Wednesday and Francis and we caught 7 or 8 again. I mean, she caught a 2.6 pound or something and another 2.5 and a couple other ones.
Those are some real good bass you caught. I mean, hell, you caught one right after you put his boat in, didn't you?
Yeah, as soon as she got there, the skeeters were eating us up, and I couldn't even fish. The skeeters were just lighting all over me. I was trying to spray some of that spray on me, and she caught that fish, and I had to get her net out. And it was like daybreak, like 7:15 in the morning.
I'm going to give you a little key. I'm going to give you a little hint. When you're editing, make sure you edit out. When you go, ow, you sound like a little girl, your thumb getting pricked. You go, ow. You got to edit that out, Curtis. You got to edit that out, see?
She does the editing, but it didn't bother me. That little sucker hurt me.
So that's why she got you jerked your thumb back. You went, ow! I was like, and now he's yelling because the little bass got him.
He's making fun of me. You know what's going to happen to him? He's going to catch a big catfish and it's going to stick it right in his finger for making fun of me.
Curtis, don't say that. That's happened to me. That's happened to me. Don't wish that on me now. Come on.
You know what happens? You know what goes around comes around and bites you in the finger.
Curtis, you know what's going to happen tomorrow? You know who I'm after? I'm after one channel. Stingray Steve. Stingray Steve today was out catfishing. The man caught maybe one fish. He was talking to these women about his channel, and I don't know if he's talking about all the fish he catch, but I don't know. It was one of the most boring live streams when it comes to fishing. And then he slams me. Then he says something about me not catching any fish or something. I'm like, wait a minute. Stingray Steve, you obviously ain't been watching me for the past couple of weekends because I've been slaying the bass. And then somebody else came in there. Oh, Gary Ackland, one of my subscribers, came in there and said it was hilarious, man. He said, made a crack at me that I couldn't catch any fish, and Gary comes in there watching me catch all kinds. But yeah, Steve, obviously, I know Steve doesn't come in and watch me live bass fish. I guess his old butt's in bed in that time of the morning. He normally fishes afternoons and he fished off that dock today. I guess it's brackish water. You catch catfish and you catch he said you catch sharks out there. So I guess it's probably in the intercoastal, but it was some boring stuff. I can't wait till tomorrow morning. Maybe somebody go run and call him or get him in there and show him how it's done.
Hey, Moon Pie Don.
Hey, maybe Don will have his. Don, you got Stingray Steve's phone number? Maybe you can text him, get him out of bed in the morning. Let's show him how to bass fish. Me, you, and Curtis and Francis and all of us.
I missed that. I missed that stream. I missed it.
You was was you out fishing this morning?
No.
I don't know. Let's see what time. I forget what time it was. It wasn't this morning. It was afternoon. He was fishing. Like I say, he was fishing somewhere on the intercoastal, and a couple women came down, and he was talking about social distancing, and women just come right down on the dock where he was fishing. You know, they should have stopped. You know, if social distancing is in effect, he had the whole end of that dock. They should have stopped and stayed, 6 feet away from him. But no, they came right on down, and he made a comment to him. It was funny. But then 4 or 5 more people come, and he goes, "Are all y'all together?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "Damn, everybody's just crowding up on him."
CP Grand Outdoors, welcome, buddy.
What up, man? We gonna fish in the morning.
He said, "Hi, Flo." Well, CP Grand Outdoors.
Hey,
Rattle, do you live stream your? Sometimes I do. Sometimes we live stream, but when I go to Tenor Rock, it's back in the woods, and I don't get no signal back there, so I can't live stream in Tenor Rock with my phone provider. But sometimes we do.
It's a shame that you can't live stream from back there. Next time I come over there, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna bring my hotspot that I've got right here. One of my subscribers sent me.
You got Verizon, you probably can. Metro.
Yeah, well, I've got Verizon, and then I've got a Verizon hotspot that it's a jetpack that Stephen Tunis sent me, and I use that for a Wi-Fi connection. We're gonna try that next time. Next time I come over, and if my Verizon connection works, then I can just give you my Wi-Fi so that you can live stream also. But anyway, Don, my anniversary is today. I've been married 34 years today.
Happy anniversary, Flo.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I've been married.
Happy anniversary.
My wife thank you, Francis. My wife tried to send me fishing this morning with my daughter and her boyfriend, and like I say, we got shut down, came back home, been around home all day trying to figure out where we're going to fish tomorrow. And I'm going to go, me and Clint are going to hit Underhill in the morning with Shiner. And I think Shannon's going to show up. So it's going to be 4 of us on Underhill. Thank you, Em. Don, I got you beat a little bit, almost 3 times that.
When's Dawn's anniversary? Today, Dawn, or tomorrow?
Don, I think Don's tomorrow, 12 years. Congrats, Don.
You're going to fish it.
Dude, CP, you know where I'm coming. I'm coming to Jackson, and I'm coming to Monroe. So I'm coming to Monroe, and then I'm coming over to Jackson. I'm coming to bass fish one day in Jackson, and then I'm coming to Monroe to hang out with Chris, Michigan Mister. And hope, you know, like I say, hopefully we get together. I'm coming. It's, you know, hopefully, you know, I'm hoping to come in July. Hopefully all this is over with, and there's plenty of masks to buy and gloves. I got plenty of gloves. I just don't have masks underprepared. But I will definitely fly up there. You're in Monroe. That's ridiculous, dude. I can't believe it. That's ridiculous. I know you probably know where Chris lives then. I think you all have emailed each other. That's ridiculous, man. Chris is my boy. I can't talk too much about him. I'll start crying, and I don't want to cry. But that guy's made my life different. He's definitely fishing wise. And he means everything to me in the world. He's my brother. I lost my brother to a heart attack just before I had heart surgery. That's what made me have heart surgery. And I met Chris, and he's been like a brother to me. And then he gives me a bass boat, and that just solidified things. He's up. He's in Michigan. He's up in Michigan. He's one hell of a guy. He's not. His health isn't the best. He's been confined to a walker, and he does get around though. He's a tough old bird, man. Just to see him and to see of him, and then to see him now, you know, his hip is not good, and he just, you know, he means everything to me. And when I know that he's not around, I know why he's not around. He's not feeling good, and you know, I miss him when he's not feeling good. We email each other all the time. That's his main form of communications, emailing. He's got a on my phone, a little flip phone, but yeah, y'all see Michigan Mister. That's a girl. Tell him, man. Y'all see him, Michigan Mister. You make sure you tell him, man. He's a good dude, man. Everybody's gonna have their trolls, and the ones, trust me, the ones that don't like him, they don't like me also. And that's because of our affiliation together. And you can look at us, look at my channel, and look at him, and we're all heart, love. My channel's about positive stuff. And look at our trolls, those guys. All they have is drama, garbage, and that's all they can put out. And if you enjoyed the drama, garbage, and bullshit, you know, go tune into those channels. There's 2 or 3 of them that I know of, and you know, it's just stupid. Okay. If you ask for him, he'll probably show up, dear.
He's never been in here, Flo. I don't know why. If he don't have me added or what. Michigan Mister hasn't never been in my chat. He goes over to Shiner Guys and yours, but he don't come in here for some reason.
All right. Well, hold on. We'll make sure.
I don't know if he don't have me or what. He always says hi to me. I mean, he's really friendly. I like him in the chat. He always says trap, but I've never seen him over here. I don't know if he don't have me or what. I don't know. I know I've got him, but he don't have no video, so I can't leave him a comment or nothing.
Dude, hey, CP, I want you to take me walleye fishing. You know, I've been walleye fishing before, but I'm gonna go out and and learn it, whether it be on the jig and a minnow or whatever we're going to do. I like to do that. And you know, I'm not so afraid about eating the walleye out of Lake Erie once a year. I'm not worried about it. That's part of it. You know, that's part of it. I've had the walleye out of Lake Erie, but it probably was 20 years ago. I'm watching UFC, y'all, fighting. Tell you this, we're gonna need a boat, and I don't have one. We'll figure that out, dude. We'll figure that one out when I come up. Maybe we can rent one or something. I'll see what I can do about that. Hi, Gidget. Hold on, let me check my email. Make sure Chris isn't emailing me right now. No, sorry. No, he could be feeling ill. He could be feeling sick. He didn't. A lot of times, like on Friday and Saturday night, he will send me an email ahead of time saying, live, ? You know, and he's asking if I'm going live, wanting to know my plans, and I'll let him know yes, no, or whatever. And I haven't heard from him. So awesome. Look at that's a smart girl right there. It's a smart moderator right there, Curtis. M sent him the link for the channel where we're at for your channel. Good job, man.
I don't have him as a moderator. I need to add her.
Yeah, you wouldn't hurt. M Sims a good girl. She's a moderator on a few other channels. And she is in my channel too, I believe. And so I know she is. He just emailed you. All right, well, good. Maybe he'll show up in here.
Try to get 10.
SI Cowboy. That's something that I don't have any desire to do. I have no desire to walk along the bottom or even. And I can swim, but I'm not the greatest a swimmer. To know that maybe the bottom is a foot below me, that I can bounce maybe, but any deeper than that. And I know that most of the time you're over near the bank and you're maybe in 3 foot or 4 foot of water and you're reaching your arm up under banks, but I'm not going to do that. I like my appendages and my arms and shit. I don't want a catfish to grab my arm or there he is. What up, my dog? What up, Chris? We've been looking for you, man. We've been talking about you, telling them how much I love you. Man, we're gonna hit my favorite spot in the morning. We're gonna go to Underhill. And Curtis and Francis are going to a great spot tomorrow. I love where they're going. So y'all make sure you watch their videos. Make sure you watch them. Francis, I do have to say, Francis does outfish Curtis.
Not every time, but there's been a few times I've had something. But
Curtis, listen. In all fairness, you know, she's got the front of the boat. She's got the trolling motor. She gets to go where she wants to go, where all the good spots are. You get that rear end of the boat. You know, as you're going away from that fishing spot, you get to fish in it, right?
I'm happy once you catch them. It don't bother me.
Hey, Mr. Mister, did you hear where CP's from? I think he probably lives right down the block from you. Oh, that's funny. It's hilarious. Max, who's that? Max scratching?
Yeah, that's Max. That's Maxi Pad.
Oh man, I'm so excited to go fishing this morning, y'all. I love going fishing, man. So this morning when I turned the corner and looked, and there was orange cones in a pickup truck. I was like, I just bought 3 dozen shiners. That's $13 times 3.
Oh, Maxie.
$39. Now they only charged me $37, but still. Now I've got my bucket right over there. I've got my shiners alive. I've been having got frozen half gallons and frozen gallon jugs I've been putting down there, keeping them nice and cold. They're alive. But if they die by in the morning, Clint's gonna buy fresh ones anyway. We're gonna have fresh ones. Hi, Deidre. Deidre was with me today fishing in the local stinky turtle pond. It was awful. Deidre, it was awful. Smell of reek of nasty turtle goo.
We seen a lot of turtles when we was fishing the other day on top of the water. A couple of them was big ones.
This one was about, he was probably about, I don't know, I'm going to say 18 inches wide across the back, long. He was probably 24 inches long. He had a neck that was just showing that far, and now you could probably stick out over that. Ooh, man, they'll take your finger off. I wasn't about to get. All right. Get them, CP. I guess they don't know the rules. Gotta watch the rules, I guess. Right? Right, Curtis?
Yeah. Well, people don't like that when somebody told me about sometimes banning you out of that. I don't know, people, it really don't bother me that much as long as somebody don't say, hey, I'm going live. But a lot of them come in and say, watch my video and stuff like that. They shouldn't really do that, you know. But
Yeah. And the thing about, you're right, CP. You're right. Some channels are promotional channels. This is not one. It's a hangout channel. This is their channel. This isn't your channel. This isn't my channel. This isn't anybody's channel. I know you might, the way I talk, I'm real windy. You might think it's mine, but no. Now, when you come in here, we're normally clicking, checking channels out, going to channels, seeing what kind of content guys have. If it looks like if I think that I want to check out your channel, I'm doing it, you know, and I don't know if I've got it set so you see that I subscribe to you, but you'll see it. I'll check you out.
by the way, Flo, I listened to part of I didn't get the other night when Shiner Guy was on. I didn't know he was on. I didn't get no notification or nothing. I went on that night about an hour and a half after it doesn't tell me he's on. But I went back and watched part of it where you said I need to tighten up on my trolls. I watched where I heard what you said.
Yeah. Well, that's why when I'm in here, sometimes I sit and watch you. I sit and watch it. And you know what? That's why you've got moderators. You shouldn't have to take care of trolls. That's why I got moderators. And your moderators just need to learn what you like, what you want, what you stand for. And normally, like you've got Michigan Mister. He's one of the best in the business, man. He knows what comes, he knows what should be, and he'll learn you quick. He'll learn what you like. He's already listening. There's things that he's picking up right now. He's one of the best. And, you listen, Curtis, you could make that person mad 1 minute and you're going to get 10 good subscribers. One has to understand. They got to understand, oh, okay, well, that's cool. This person, they'll subscribe to me. If they don't understand it, then send them down the way. You know what? I don't put my channel out there especially when people say, go to subscribe to Florida Hillbilly. I want them to find me in a good way and go and check it out. Go check out my channel. Make sure that something that you want, something X-rated you want.
Anyway, I want to say, good to
Yeah.
have you here tonight, Michigan Mister. Appreciate having you here. I don't think you've been in my live streams, but I'm glad she brought you over here because I don't know if you didn't have me or what, but I appreciate you being here. That's why I made you a moderator tonight, and I appreciate you coming in, bud. Good to have you, Chris. Thank you so much.
That's- That's my boy. My sinuses my allergies aren't that bad. Do you take anything for your allergies, Curtis?
No,
Dave? Dude,
I'm a
I
little
take
low. I'm a little
pill.
low on people tonight. I've been doing 19 people when I only got 8 tonight.
Look here.
There's your
Look
buddy.
here.
There's Tunis.
Mr. Tunis.
Undescribed.
I'm sorry from you, Flo. You're too extreme for me.
He's messing around.
You're going to have me laughing like Flo laughs in his live streams.
I need to go fill my cup back up, y'all. I'll be right back. Did y'all see my new? Got it laser engraved at my office. Oh, yeah. Flo. I lost one of these in the St. John River, my black one.
Well, don't let everybody do all the CP. Did it say for how long, or is it permanent? Am I too high, or is it Curtis' whole room moving?
All right, y'all. Y'all want the lowdown? I'm getting ready to tell you the lowdown.
Hard to tell.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Kurt, Francis, you ready?
Yes.
Because you're in the state of Florida. This is why I'm going to let you know. Tomorrow evening, we're going to be locked down for the next 2 weeks. You're not going to be able to leave your property. The National Guard's being called in. National Guard is going to be, they're going to be manning the streets. They're going to be enforcing. Is it going to be martial law? I don't think so. But you're not going to be able to go out anywhere. That's why I'm getting out tomorrow. I'm going to go fishing tomorrow because most likely I'm not going to be going to work Monday, and it's going to be for 2 weeks.
Where'd you hear this from?
Now listen. This is coming from some very valuable sources who knows the National Guard's being mobilized, and it takes a while for the National Guard to be mobilized to step in, and what they're going to do is they're coming to the grocery stores. They're coming to the they're going to be at the drug stores. They're going to be, and what they're going to be doing is keeping people from looting. Okay, that's their main purpose. The National Guard is there for looting. Okay, so 2 weeks. 2 weeks is what you're going to need to have. If you haven't gotten it, and am I prepared for 2 weeks? I hope. I don't know. I don't know if I'm prepared or not, but we're going to find out. But hey, I guess it's got to happen, man. It's got to happen, or we're going to end up. We're on our way to end it up like Italy. I mean, it's just daily. We're getting more people. So Stephen Tunis is looting the liquor store right now as we speak. I hate to break that and say that to you, but like I say, I got that from very good sources that knows the National Guard very well. And it's getting ready to go national. It's not going to be just You know, it's, you know, Florida National Guard is going to be taking care of Florida, and West Virginia National Guard is taking care of West Virginia. And it takes a while for those people to be mobilized, but they're already being mobilized right now. So, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's not bad news, really, you all. You know, just, you know, if it needs to be done, it needs to be done to keep us all from getting sick and dying. Yeah, whispers in the wind. You know, I didn't hear about that, but, you know, stay in. Stay in. If you don't have to go out, and don't say I have to, because what's been going on is it's been going on, and don't blame anybody for saying it couldn't happen. What you have to do is you have to look ahead and look at China and Italy and see what's going on with them, what they did. Everybody says they're on the downhill now. China's on the downhill of it. And
they're going to let people go to work, right?
That's because they shut the whole country down. They shut the whole country down. Boys and girls, they took satellite views of the country of China, and they could see China. You say, well, what's the big deal about that? You never can see China for the smog, the shit that's going on, the shit they're putting in the air. You can't see China, and you could see China plain as day. The other satellite image you could see was Italy, the canals in Italy. The canals are never been clean and nice and see to the bottom. They're always brown and nasty and raw sewage going into them. And now, and you know, that's what we're doing.
Maybe we'll go to the stores.
Raw sewage in the canals.
I ain't got enough dog food to last. I'm gonna have to go try to find that. The stores didn't have no dog food when I went. Walmart was out of dog food though.
Where you live, Whispers, if you don't mind? State, province, country?
I think she's in Canada, but
Ontario, Canada. And guess what, you all? We have each other at this point. We have power. We have sewer. We have water right now. That's our Cowboys living on bologna. He needs some of that soup.
So they're gonna let people go to work like Dawn to Publix and stuff like that, or not?
Hey, look who's here. I adjust your focus. Thanks for showing up. How are you, dear?
You don't know.
No, Curtis. You know, at first my boss said, "Listen, we have a plan in place, and we're thinking that." You know, Donald Trump said that construction wasn't going to halt. That's one thing he said wasn't going to happen. But guess what? You can't do that calling the National Guard and having a national shutdown, because that's what's going to happen. We're getting ready. You see all he's saying, it's up to these states. Well, it's not. It's not. He's the Stafford law is being enacted, and they're going to call it the National Guard. And, you know, now, listen, it might not happen. I hope it doesn't, but I'm just telling you, this is what I'm saying is going to happen tomorrow from what I've heard from National Guard. So, all right. We'll see. Watch the video today that you can actually make pine chips from the Cambrian of pine trees. I'm going to get me some and try it. You saw Wayne's deal, didn't you, Rattle? You skin a fish, keep the skin. Skin a fish, keep the skin, and deep fry the skin. Season and deep fry it. Put it in a pan now. Him and his son ate a little bit of it. Seasoned it a lot. He put a lid on top of it to keep it flat in the pan, but.
I'm gonna loot Flo's freezer.
Gonna loot my freezer, dude. That's what my freezer's never been so packed right now. I've got a lot of frozen foods in there right now. We ate out back tonight. We knew it would be our last time to be able to call out food. Everybody thinks that they're going to be able to call food in for the next 2 weeks. Not going to happen, you all. You're not going to call in food. You're not going to call in groceries. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Plain and simple. You know, yeah, everybody can come in my garage. We'll move the car out. Boat's outside right now. Whispers in the wind. What's going on? Each individual state, they're leaving it up to each individual state as of right now to close down state lines. A bunch of states have closed down state lines. You got New York, California, I believe Illinois. Tunis, Illinois is locked down too. There's a few states that's locked down, and it's adding and adding. And I think, like I say, from what I'm hearing, National Guard's going to be, they're being mobilized, and it takes a little while for them to be mobilized. A little while? What's a little while? I don't know. 1, 2 weeks, 1 day, 2 days, 2 hours. I don't know. But I'm almost positive that by tomorrow evening, they're going to say, okay, people, nobody go out. Everybody stay in. And that means that, you know, you go out in your yard, but you're not going to be allowed to go out and drive around. Just not going to happen. And we're going to have to abide by it, y'all. What's going to happen if you run out of food? I think we're going to have to rely on our neighbors, man. Plain and simple. I'm hoping my neighbors can help and I can help them. I already told them if they run out, I've got food. Hopefully they'll reciprocate to me. Your premier's talking about, and hey, whispers in the wind, and what's going on is y'all, and I hate to say it like this. I hate to say it like this, but Canada's waiting to see what the United States does. You know, I don't know. They shut down the border, which was good. They shut down the border, I believe, to Mexico, except for essential goods and stuff. That's smart. Are they going to shut all that down? No, I don't think they're going to do that. But I think they're going to move the National Guard into the borders also and make sure that that all that stuff is essential coming in. And they're not trying to bring in drugs at the same time. Anyway, basically in their pocket, we follow their lead a lot of the times. Yeah, we are. And, you know, hey, whispers in the wind. A lot of us, we watch the government. See, that's what M is is a person that watches her. She keeps her eye on the people that film the government and keep their eye on it. Michigan Mister does. Adjust your focus is a big one. Stephen Tunis, QT, we're all ones that we keep our eye, and that's how I started my channel. My channel was started based upon keeping my eye on filming people that need to be filmed, because we are allowed to do that when we're in public. Family's actually American, but I'm married Canadians. Haha, is single now. Illinois is allowed to get green spaces in parks, no stopping of traffic yet. Get what you need now. Yeah.
I ain't been in Michigan since I was a kid. I used to fish up there. It was good.
I've been up there.
Michigan's cute. I love to go back to Ontario and fish. That's great. Oh, you think of fishing in Florida's good? Fishing in Ontario, Canada.
I fished in Toronto, north of Toronto, about 5 hours. I fished Ely, Minnesota. Those are the 2 places in Canada. When I say Ely, Minnesota, I fished the boundary waters in Basswood Lake.
We was in Walmart a couple of days ago. They come across the intercom and said, we got toilet paper down by the cheese. Well, they was handing it out one pack per person, 1 pack per person. They handed it to you. Everybody ran down there at the end. Somebody seen one in my cart. Said, where'd you get that? I told her down there. They only had a few of them that come in right while I was there. I guess it was unpacking. They had a few bottles, a few cases of water, and 1 pack of paper towels per person. We had to hit the store and we got 1 pack of toilet paper.
I don't know how much toilet paper I have. I can tell you this. When I get locked in tomorrow, the next time I use the bathroom in there, and that's number 2, it's going to be wiped on a rag. I won't use a bit of toilet paper locked in. I'll be using a rag and washing it. So I hate the sound of that, but that's what I'm going to be doing, to conserve and make sure my wife has toilet paper and my daughter has toilet paper. If I got to go outside and wipe my ass and drag it on the ground like a dog, I'll do it.
I'm worried about the food more than the toilet paper, because you can wash your butt off with water, but dang, what do you do for nothing, no food?
Man, listen, I can tell you this. Tomorrow morning, I can always skip breakfast. I can skip 1 meal a day. I can go 2 meals easy. I can go with a lunch and a dinner and even a late dinner, and I can eat light. I can lighten up for the next 2 weeks. I know it can be done. I can do it. And I can tell you this, people. I do have a shotgun, and I will go out and I'll drop a couple squirrels out of the trees, and I'll skin them babies and skewer them and cook them babies if I run out. I'm able to do that, and I will. And I might even eat a turtle too. Tell you that right now.
Live stream yourself on the lawn, Flo.
What is it?
He said to live stream yourself on the lawn wiping your butt.
Oh shit. Okay, so you think Nick, listen to me. I didn't get that idea myself. Now I'm on my phone right now, but if I wasn't on my phone, I could show you Virginia Basser, my buddy Virginia Basser. His buddy made a video of himself dragging his ass on the ground just like that today and sent it to me, and it's on my phone. And I'm like, I call him. I go, Robert, who in the world is that? He goes, that's my buddy Jimmy. I was like, he goes, his wife held the camera. I was like, that's really him dragging his ass on the ground out in the field? He goes, yeah, he's crazy. I'm like, oh, okay. No, but I can go to some different extremes. They tell me come tomorrow when I come in from fishing, or tomorrow night, that I'm not going to work for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be conservative and cutting back on everything, my smoking, whatever, whatever I have to do. It's going to be different. Whispers in the Wind. That's what I saw. That one, I saw that guy, or that guy, like I say, was Virginia Basser's buddy. But then I saw another guy doing it with a fire hydrant. He turned on a fire hydrant, pulled down his pants, and backed his butt up against the fire hydrant. Hey, Jay, what's up?
Jay's
working remotely from home. Hey, Em, I'm glad you have a job. One thing I can say, you all, you hear me saying I'm probably not going to be working Monday. I don't know whether I'm going to be getting paid. I probably won't be. If they pay me, it's not going to surprise me, because the people I work for are good people. I'm not sure. But I know this. I'm not worried. So far, I hear the federal government's going to give us a check that will cover my two weeks pay. Guess what, you all? When the bill collectors call you, just remember this. When the bill collectors call you, ask them if they have video chat. And when they say no, I wish you could see this right now. And say, I'm giving you the middle finger, because that's all you're going to get out of me. Okay? That's all you're going to get out of me. If the bills are late, Okay? They're not going to turn your water off. They're not going to turn your they might turn your cable off. They're not going to turn your water off. They're not going to turn your electric off. And they're not going to repossess your house. They done said that, so you don't have to worry about that.
No,
I'm
Tunis.
going to be okay, and the reason why is just because of my surroundings and the people I'm with, my daughter, my son, my wife now. If I was by myself, it could be a different story. I'd be shitting bricks. I'd be sweating bullets. Apparently they can't kick you out for rent not being paid. Yeah, it should be like that everywhere, especially in a crisis. Plain and simple. Hey, good night, SI Cowboy. Get to bed. Take it easy. Get up early in the morning. Watch the live stream. Probably 7:30, 8 o'clock. We won't be catching bass.
Oh yeah, the one bank down here flows closing. I went there yesterday. They closed the bank down. It ain't gonna be open until they don't know when. They said the only thing in the bank's gonna be the drive-through, and this branch don't have a drive-through, so they're not gonna have no bank open either.
Hey.
Yeah, all I can do is if I need cash, pull it out in the money machine. Hopefully the money machine, they'll service that. If not, hey, I don't know. I don't know.
And some of the places are not taking cash either. One Willie said he went to Save a Lot, and there's a black guy in there, and they wouldn't even take his cash, and he got mad and was raised, and the cops took him out.
Wouldn't take cash?
Yeah, they wouldn't take cash.
Why weren't they taking cash?
Because people handling the money, and they won't take cash no more because the germs on the something. You have to have a card and slide it.
Huh. All right.
I guess. I don't know. It's something.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Curtis. You're right. You're exactly correct, Curtis. I mean, there's, plain and simple. Money's one of the dirtiest things that you can fucking. That's the dirtiest thing out there. There's nothing any more dirty and carries germs. Exactly. Just your focus. That's what it is. We're going to be locked down, y'all. We're going to be locked down. We're going to be forced to be locked down. Are they going to call it martial law? I would hope they wouldn't. I hope they don't call it that. God, I hate the thought. Hate the thought of that.
No, it's scaring me. It's making me nervous.
Well, I was nervous the other day, Curtis. I couldn't eat. I was ready to throw up. I was worried about losing my job. I talked to my boss and the owner, and they, reassured me they have a plan. Okay. Now, did they say you're going to have a job? Blah, blah, blah. Did they make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside? No, they made me feel warm and fuzzy. And I'm not worried. I made them know that if I'm laid off, if I'm forced to not come to work, hopefully we're wanted to come back. And, they said they have a plan. And I think that I'm going to find out that plan tomorrow, especially if I'm told to stay home. So, I'm going to try to make the best out of it. I've got a big backyard, got a fire pit out back. This could be good for families. I have a new meme on my phone. It shows excuse me, all the ladies in the chat, has the ladies' parts. And y'all know what a comedian I am. This has killed me, but it's ladies' vagina on day 1 of the quarantine. And then it showed it on day 39. It looks like it was beat up or ate by a pit bull. See what I mean? There's going to be a lot of kids born here in about a year from now. Everybody's getting ready to come inside. They're going to talk. They're going to be a family for 2 weeks. I'm kind of looking forward to it, y'all. We've been sitting there building puzzles, doing puzzles. I think it could be good. We'll just see. We're getting ready to go on that ride together, y'all. We're getting ready to take that ride. New baby boom. Gidget, new baby boom. It's going to be a baby boom. Hey, what's your thoughts on this, you all? Listen to this crazy thought. This is my crazy thought. And Zach has his thought about it too, but this is Flo's crazy thought. This flu was invented by the Chinese. Okay? Everybody knows that. They did this shit on purpose. All right? We know they did this on purpose. You know why? I think they did it to thin their population. I think they got too many billions of screaming Chinamen and they thin their population. And maybe they did it to the rest of the population. Who knows, y'all? That's just my stupid little theory. Chinaman's thinning their population. In the meantime, they did it to everybody else because then it was inevitable to happen because of travel and everything. You know, it started in a fish market, supposedly. They're saying started in a fish market. I don't know. Could have been started for. It could have been started in a gymnasium. It could have been started in a workout parlor. It could have been started in a whorehouse. It doesn't matter. It's going to start spreading like wildfires. Just wondering. I think it was done purposely. I mean, it's on purpose for a reason of getting rid of people. So. Think it may be germ warfare and something that has happened before, but you don't think it's a Chinese. So Whispers thinks it might have been, and now see, I'm not gonna blow my son's deal. I'm not gonna tell you who my son thinks, but my son believes like you do, that it wasn't the Chinese that did it. Just because it originated in China or supposedly originated in China doesn't mean it was China that did it. It could have been a Chinese national person influenced by somebody who gave them $2 million to do this from North Korea or Afghanistan or another United Arab Emirates or a country that hates us. Anyway. Oh, that's another thing, you all. That's another thing that burns me up. You know, my stocks are taking a tank. After this is all said and done, my $55,000, which it ain't gonna last me but a year or two probably, in the real world, is probably going to end up being $35,000 after this is all said and done. But nobody called me and said, Flo, coronavirus is getting ready to hit. You need to call your stock guy and tell him to get everything and pull all your stocks out and have your money sitting so it's not touched. But no, guess who? All the important people that have all the stocks out there, the inside trader people. They all called all the Republican representatives, the senators, and some of the Democrats. Now, I'm a registered Republican, y'all, just so you know. But I haven't voted for many years, and there's a reason, all right? And to find out that Republicans were the most of the ones who found out about the stocks taking the tank, so they sold off everything so they wouldn't lose their money, and I wasn't allowed. Martha Stewart, that happened to Martha Stewart. I did a video. And that happened to Martha Stewart. She went to prison. And I went to that prison where Martha Stewart was. It was in West Virginia. So I know all about that story. And I think every one of those senators that found out about it, I don't care if it was Senator Billy Bob Simpson that I used to deer hunt with, he needs to hang. They need to hang him. That's cheating. That's treason as far as I'm concerned. And traitors and treason, hang them. That's what most countries do. We're too light to traitors. It bothers me. That bothers me a lot. And it makes me, that's why I don't vote. I can't trust it. Can't trust a damn thing nothing, not a thing. And I can't wait till that list comes out. There's going to be a list. Somebody's going to have a list. It's going to have so-and-so senator from there, this senator here, this senator here. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. We will go through this again, I guarantee it. So continue to stock up on essentials. I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing. I told my family we needed to get rid of the storage unit that we got down here. And that storage unit needs to be smaller and have essentials in it. Forget the damn old couches and the damn love seat and all this other garbage and shit we got in there. And put essential stuff in a smaller one and pay less a month. Anyway, that's how I feel. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. What's Francis doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm butt naked.
She's butt naked. Is that what she said?
Taking after you.
Also, that's why she's not on the screen. So she's standing in front of you stark naked. What's she doing? Dancing? What's she doing? How are you sitting there, Curtis?
I haven't seen you lately, Francis. It's okay. I don't need to see you naked. Oh.
Hey, by the way, Curtis, adjust your focus. Another good moderator, so you can trust her also. Just so you know, that's a really good friend of mine. She's been with me for.
Oh, Adjust Your Focus is a lady. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Even.
Adjust Your Focus has been with me for a long time. Long time. Matter of fact, I got their phone number right here in this phone. So.
Okay.
I'm excited to hit the water tomorrow. Where do you think you're going to fish tomorrow, Francis?
Well, now I'm wondering if I should go or not, or if I should just stay home and go get food.
Well,
I go to Cider Creek.
like I say, I'm lucky. I have a wife, daughter, and a son that's going to take care of us tomorrow. They've been taking care of me. I haven't had to hit the store not once.
Curtis, all the details.
Cuz, they call him Cuz.
We already discussed it. Came to the conclusion you're only 2 to 3.
Hold on, let me do something. Y'all, let's just remember one thing. We're getting ready to be locked down. Let's just remember.
He said fish early and then go out and get stuff, but no.
We're going to be
Yeah,
okay.
Fish
We're
like 2 hours. 2 hours and go get stuff.
I got to look for dog food. I got to look for dog food. They're out everywhere, but I got to see if I can find some.
We're all going to be okay. Okay. We're all going to be okay. And if you need help, ask for help from somebody. There's ways of getting help without making contact with people. And like I say, if you're not prepared, I've had 2 weeks, I know, 2 weeks to prepare. So, and you might have been saying, you might have been hearing President Trump
Glass fishing.
being easy on it, not making a big deal out of it. That's your fault. Okay. That's your fault. It's just plain and simple. We've known about it. As soon as you find out, I've known about it for longer than that. So China's supposedly getting better. So it's like what? It's probably that's been what, 3 weeks? Can somebody tell me how long it's been since this started in China? 3 weeks to a month, maybe. You know, we've all had our chance to be prepared, and And now we're just got to get through it, and we're going to be here for each other. I'm going to be here streaming some. Curtis is going to be streaming. There's going to be other people streaming, and we're going to have each other. We'll come up with some crazy stuff. We're going to be doing games. You know, we're going to be okay. Look, he's watching Raging Bull. I've been watching. I watched Battleship today, you all. I've never seen that. What a great animated movie. I don't watch much movies. I watch garbage normally. Alien shit, Bigfoot, which is garbage. Which I believe in Bigfoot. Don't get me started. You know, I'm going to be catching up on some movies, doing puzzles. We're going to be watching, having family. One thing they have here is a drive-in right down the road. And like I say, they're going to lock that down, I'm sure, but they've got a drive-in where you just pull up and watch. We checked out the movies. There wasn't anything we really wanted to see. Anyway. Yeah, people was infected since December and January traveling around the world. And, you know, I don't know. I can't say that's true. I don't know. I don't watch it. But this is why we have good people around us. Look here. We're getting info right now. January 15th, 2 months ago, China spoke up. All December, 0 from China. First cases infected November 2019. So we've known. I can at least say 2 weeks. I've had 2 weeks to prepare and get stuff. Am I prepared? We'll find out. I would like to hope so, but we're going to find out.
Can you order food online or not?
No, you're not going to be able to. I mean, yeah, you can order it right now, but are you going to be able to order it to have a pickup time tomorrow? Publix is delivering.
I mean, can you order and have it mailed to you?
Curtis, when they do that 2 week thing, there's nobody going to be moving. They're not going to be moving product anywhere. Nobody's going to be going to the grocery store. Everybody's going to be staying at home.
So the mail won't bring you a package?
No, your mail will not run. Mail carriers will not be running for 2 weeks or however long that the president says it's going to take an effect, and then everybody else is going with 2 weeks. You know, Italy's 2 weeks. I'm just saying we're going to be there's going to be nobody moving. You're not going to be able to. Only people that's going to be out on the road is National Guard, police, ambulances. Now, trust me, you've got to keep the water going. Okay. You've got to keep the water going, the water supply. You've got to keep the electric going. There's going to be certain that have to work. Your utilities, but like the cable companies, I guarantee it. You lose your cable, so a storm comes, lose your cable, you're not going to get your cable back. I guarantee it. Trust me, that's not an essential. That's not something essential. I'm sorry that it's not. You're going to lose your internet. You're going to lose. You're going to have to run with 4G if you got the signal. Otherwise, you're going to lose your Wi-Fi. But yeah, essentials are going to. You're not going to, like I say, you're not going to be able. I'm not going to be able to get out and go anywhere. Just plain and simple. Flo, we have military trucks coming to the city already in Chicago. All right, see, now I told you all that what's going on is the National Guard's being called in, and the National Guard is going to be hitting all the grocery stores, all the essential stores that you could go and take. Like, there's probably going to be at the malls. National Guard will probably they'll probably start at the front doors, and then they'll go to the entrances of the parking lots and block the parking lots off with their trucks so that you can't even pull in there. You won't be able to get on the property to go break into Best Buy and steal TVs, and that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be covering all these buildings and grocery stores. So good night, Whispers.
whispers.
Orange zone going on red zone. Yeah, you're right, Em. You're right. My shiner's doing good. My shiner's doing good. Let me get my flashlight, make sure they're doing good.
Nobody else gonna know anything about this. It's true. Willie won't know. Don won't know. Vince won't even know.
Zero dead shiners. Zero dead shiners. I can't believe it. You know
Vince,
what, Kurt?
Vince said, my carpenter said, he said they'll have to let the plumbers through because if you get a busted line or the something like that, he said they're going to have to let us through. He told me, I don't know.
Now, just so he knows, he's correct, but he's not going to be out running around. He's not going to be out running around waiting on a call. That shit's going to be when he goes out on a call. He's probably going to be escorted. And by the first cop that sees him out there, they're going to pull him over, and rightfully so. And they're going to say, "What are you doing?" And if he's going on a call, guaranteed he'll be escorted there and make sure that that's where he's going and there's a busted line and all that. And then he might be escorted back out. I don't know. But I guarantee it that's what's going to happen. He is necessary. Yes, that plumber guy is necessary. And if somebody loses electric at their house, a line down, yeah, that electrician is necessary. They're going to get pulled over, unfortunately. This is in a time of crisis. They're going to get ID'd, and they're not, unfortunately, I'm a firm believer in no crime, no ID. But it's a crime to be out when they tell you to stay in, only essential, and you're going to get stopped, and they're going to ID, and that stuff's going to happen. And we're just going to have to do it. We're just going to have to do it to get through this. Get creative and improvise. Exactly.
They're going to break.
Is Robert in
we
here?
Got 7, 8.
Robert isn't in here. I don't see him in here. Michigan Mr. Prentice Shiner. Check the Shiner. Sorry. Creative and improvise. See, right now, if you tried to get the grocery store, you can't get the grocery store because they're all closed. They're closed. Till 8 o'clock in the morning. And some of them aren't open. They're open for the first hour. They're open for the young or the old folks to come in, the elderly. That's a shame because guess what's getting ready to happen? Those deliveries are stopping. Those old people are getting ready to stop. Some of them aren't going to understand it. They've never been able to not just go out and do that, and they're not going to understand it. And it's going to be tough. They're going to have to, you're going to have to rely on people like me. I've got retired people all around me. I've got all older people, and I've went to all of them and told them, please, if there's anything I can do, I will do it. If I got to give them my last cheeseburger and me go out and kill the last squirrel outside, I'll do it. Just hopefully the deputies don't come get me for shooting a squirrel. Yeah, exactly. Meals on Wheels being prohibited. Yeah, everything's going to be shut down, you all. Everything. It's just plain and simple.
Rattle, you and Flo are good people. Yeah, you can't shoot nothing down here. It's too much populated area. I don't know. There ain't much to do. And neighbors down here, I don't know. They're not going to really give you anything. I don't know that it's not like a community around here. Nobody's going to help anybody. And some people are not going to keep everything to themselves. They're going to say, "I'm going to protect my family or myself and my other half," and they're not going to give anything. I'm going to keep it all for myself. So,
Well, yeah. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Those people, that's fine. I've got my stuff and all that, but like you say, I've got people around. I care about other people. So now, my other subdivision I lived in, you're right. It's the same deal. I had the people on both sides of me and one guy on the other side of me and the other man. But other than that, the rest of the people give two shits about. They wouldn't even. Uh, I don't know that I would heal them if they're on fire. Just because you wave at them, they wouldn't even wave at you. But anyway, Adjust Your Focus does get some deer videos and says can lasso one.
M. Langford, hello. Good to see you.
Hello, M. Langford. When you gonna hook the boat up, Curtis?
I don't know. Whatever she wants to do.
All right, after this.
I like to go to the store tomorrow. Of course, I ain't got that much money either.
I can back it.
No, it's like I got that little card for Winn-Dixie, but I had to run clear back down there, and if they ain't got anything, I don't know.
Just make sure you got rice, rice. Can y'all eat beans and rice?
Well, I can eat beans. I'm not too much on rice. She said to get rice for the dogs. I don't know. They're going to have to eat something. I don't know.
Yeah, you can get rice for dogs, chicken, right?
Hey, Bait the Hook, S-Side Cowboy was looking for you earlier, buddy. We got a Winn-Dixie, but the ones over here close to the house are Harvey's now, which is the same company. But Winn-Dixie, they got one down. It's about in Mulberry. It's about 8 miles from me.
Hey.
Cody, be nice.
What he's doing?
Being a bad boy. I feed my dog cats so he won't. He won't taste so bad when the shit.
Funny stuff right there. I feed my dog cat so he won't taste so bad when the stuff hits the fan.
Yes, you are, Cody.
You're eat the damn family dog. Don't want to feed him. You don't want to feed him dog food because he won't taste good. Eat the dog and it tastes like Chinese food. Oh man.
What are we talking about Mexicans for?
Yeah. Oh. I got shiners in the bucket. I'm ready to go fish from the bucket.
I don't know how you can keep 3 dozen in that little bucket.
Dude, I've got 3 dozen shiners. They're nice ones. They're in that 5-gallon bucket, and I've got a Whisper 110. It's got 2 air stones. Those air stones, I drilled 2 holes the size of the hoses that come with the air bubble. Now the air is an AC one, so I can plug it into the house. But then when I get in the boat, and I'll put it in the boat in the morning, because I don't put mine in the live well like Shiner does. I wait till I get to the lake, and then I draw water out of the lake into my live well, and then I pour the shiners in on top of the fresh water. And like I say, that bucket's got those 2 stones going all the way to the bottom of the bucket. And then when I buy shiners, they give you this shiner alive block, and I threw one of those in there, and it's in the bottom of the bucket.
How much you paying for shiners up there?
$12.95 a dozen.
So they're $16.50 a dozen down here.
Yeah, but $16.50 for wild ones, right?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Little domestic ones?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Curtis, you know what? You need to, or I know I'm going to. Now that I know this system works right here, my next step, I'm just going to go buy me a trash can. Just going to go buy me a trash can, and I'm going to net the bottom of the trash can. I'm just going to drop these air stones in there and get the shiner alive stuff, keep the shiners alive, get a little bit of feed for them. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to get a cast net, and I'm going to chicken feed, and I'm going to find a place that's going to.
Tractor Supply got them big tanks.
Oh, I need a trash can for now. For now. Until I figure out that's what I want to do, have my own, so I'm not paying so much money. Because man, I like fishing with shiner. It's fun. $4 a dozen. Cody, these things are, I'd show you, but I don't want to get them out of the bucket. I don't want to disturb them. Zach come in there earlier today, and he goes, "Dad, man, one of those shiners got out of the bucket." I come out here and it's flopping around on the floor. Guess what? I put it back in the bucket. It's still alive. There's not one floating. I would show you all. Here, I'll show you. Y'all are too much trouble. You know it? All right, here we go. All right, here's my, there's my air. Hold on. My 110 air bubbles too. It's got the 2 lines. All right. Then actually you're going to laugh, because this black thing here is a vacuum cleaner part that I'm propping the lid open with, so it'll get more air. All right, so I'm gonna move this over. Look down in there, Curtis. That's a milk jug that's frozen. All right, that you're seeing in there. That's a milk jug that I froze months ago, and the sides of the bucket, if you can see the sides of the bucket, it's got moisture coming off that bucket where it's so cool. It's good and cold. Those shiners have been alive. They're going to be fine till in the morning. And then Clint and I, what we'll do, Clint and I will get up. He'll be here at 5:30 in the morning. We'll drive over to the bait shop and get 2 or 3 more. He'll buy 2 or 3 more dozen, and we'll be fishing for a while tomorrow. Normally it's just like a 2 or 3 hour live stream. It'll probably be 4 or 5 hour live stream tomorrow, because we've got a bunch of shiners. All of us are hitting crazy.
So you have to keep them real cold in, huh?
No, dude. All right, here's the deal. Tomorrow, Cody, if you're in there, the guys we're going to fish with, Shiner, Robert, he has live wild shiners. Dude, they are, what are they, Curtis? 8 inches long? Some of them can get 9, 10 inches long. Yeah, they're big. They're big mofos. I mean, the ones I get maximum are probably here. 4 inches long maximum, normally anywhere between 3 to 4 inches long. And like I said, this one shiner gets their minimum 7 inches. And you know what? Robert will catch them bass, and the whole tail will be sticking out of them. He'll take the hook, leave the shiner in their mouth, and turn them loose. And they'll keep that shiner in their mouth. Clint, are you in here? Oh, that's right. Clint's not in here. I have to give Clint your link. He's got Shiner's link. He knows when Shiner's live. Y'all see these baits? These baits right here were sent to me from San Diego, California. It's called the hookup bait. Premium handcrafted baits out of San Diego, California. They were sent to me by one of my subscribers, Richard. Time to stand. This is what they look like out of the package. Check it out. It's a tube jig. Okay. It's hollow.
Those are nice.
You know what's cool, Francis? They're salty. They're injected with salt. They smell different. They taste. They're different taste. Here, check it out.
I'm watching you on my TV.
Are you?
Yeah.
But that's the orange one, and I'm not sure what weight that is, but I'm sending these to Virginia Basser. He said he wanted to try them, and that's my boy. He sent me all kinds of baits, so I told him I'd send them to him, and I'm going to send those to him. I've got Richard sent me 2 packs, so I've got 6 of them. I got the orange collar and then a chartreuse collar, and I'm sending the pink ones to Virginia Basser. I'm going to start to open the packages up, and I may still do that and separate them and give him a package of one jig of each collar and weight. Flo's so happy for you. You're so on the bass. It's insane. Looks like good baits. I tried them, Mr. Man. I tried them. I haven't gotten the first hit on it. But you know me, it's hard for me to try anything other than a shiner. I got to get used to it, though. Anyway.
Yeah, Robert sent me down a pack of hooks, a pack of sinkers, and a pack of worms.
Hey, Bait the Hook. Bait the Hook. Talk to us. Tell us about it. Bait the Hook says it's getting bad here. Been listening to everybody else. Why don't you tell us about it? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Where are you at, and what is going on with you? Let's watch that, y'all. See what's going on. Kind of interested in knowing what's going on everywhere else anyway. Pink is Vab's collar.
Hang on still.
I gotta set my alarm. I got an alarm to set. Boy, you know, I got my Jeep worked on, Curtis. So my Jeep, that's another thing. My Jeep will be paid for in 2 months. I got it worked on. It was overheating. Thermostat housing, plastic thermostat housing was cracked. Got it worked on. It's not overheating now. When I go to Underhill, I can really get on it and get there quicker, get home faster. You know, I was driving 55 and 60 mile an hour over there on 70. People were passing me doing 75. It's dangerous, really. Hi, Gina.
Hey, Gina, welcome. Thank you for coming in.
Did you check on your oil on that stick?
Yes,
Hello?
I sure did, Francis. I checked it about a week ago. You know, my oil is on the dipstick in the engine. So all I have to do is pull the cover, pull the dipstick, and it looked good. It was up to where it needed to be. I just had it serviced at the beginning of when I got it, when I brought it down here, I had them check all that, change the oil, and get it ready. So I'm glad everybody could walk me through it. And then I've had one guy help me with my trailer. I asked him about greasing my trailer, and it's the same guy that told me about the nav light. I didn't realize it, y'all, that when you plug in your backlight in your back of your boat, it's long, it's white, and it plugs into your back. It's your nav. It's not your nav light. It's like just like a white light. When you plug that in, it comes on. But when you put your short nav light in on the front, it does not come on like your backlight does. You have a switch on the dash, on mine, flip so that nav light comes on. Your nav light is your red and your green. Shows what side of your boat, which side of your boat's which and all that. So, mine I learned the hard way. Curtis, wait till you see it. The way I have my camera set up now, I've got on my back light, which is the white light that plugs in. I have that, and I plug it in up front. Well, I plugged it in up front because it's taller, and I set my phone on my stand now on the front of that. Well, I run a power cable, back to my cigarette lighter for my power, so that I don't have to run batteries. All right. So the other day I was having problems with the connection. So that's when my stream died. Was you watching my stream? Did you rewatch it? I think you were fishing. But if you rewatched it about an hour into the stream, it just flat out died, and I couldn't see it. And so I'm like, what the hell? I spent all this money on getting these cords, these cables to hook that in and straight to my battery. And so you got to pay attention to it to make sure it's plugged in. But now that I've got that, yeah, man, it's a good setup. But what I did is I was trying it out one day. And I plugged it in right here in the garage, had the garage door down. I plugged it in the front of the boat, not the back. Okay. Well, when I came home from work, I had left that plugged in and I raised the garage door. When I raised the garage door, guess what it did? It hit that white piece sticking up in the front, which if it was in the back, it would have been back here and it wouldn't have hit the garage door. But I had it in the front where it normally doesn't sit. It's a little short nav light that goes in there. But I had that long one in, and when that door hit it, it bent that part. Oh my God, it bent it, about broke it. It was like Three Stooges trying to get the garage door down. I had the garage door button in my hand, trying to keep it from busting glass out of the garage door. So then I've told you that story to tell you all this. I didn't know that the nav light switch controlled that front switch. Okay. So I plugged that thing in. I'm like, oh shit, this light don't work. And I tried the nav light. Well, then I walked them both to the back and plugged them in, and it worked fine. I'm like, well, I broke the plug. I messed the plug up down inside. So I went to the boat store the next day, bought a new plug, put a new plug in, plugged it in, still don't come on. So the next day I'm at work. That same guy I told you all about was helping me in my trailer. He comes in. He said, what's going on? I said, man, this is what happened. He goes, hey, dummy, flip the switch when you get home, the nav light switch. I get home, y'all, I plug it in, flip that nav light switch, bing, light comes right on. So there's a nav light switch for the front. I didn't realize it. I learned the hard way.
Well, they make them things with a pole for the GoPro to mount on that plugs in there and charges it right in the socket, like so when you use the light.
That's a GoPro. I got all that. But this is my phone. I had to figure out how to mount my phone on that nav. So I've got a rig now. Y'all see this rig I've got? I've got this awesome rig that wraps around the post. It's got Velcro and it holds onto that post and it holds my phone. Because the GoPro gives you a wider view. Yeah, you can get a wider view, but it's not as close up as my phone. That's why I like doing it. Using my phone's awesome. And you know what? I'd have probably never done it if it wasn't for Trump Said. My subscriber Trump Said. He come in there and he said, dude, you need to get that phone set. You need to get you something for that nav light. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And I come home and I got all my bag of tricks out that goes with my GoPro. And there was a part in there for my GoPro, a tripod stand that came with my GoPro, and it had a foam wraparound, flexible legs. And I used my Stephen Tunis tripod. Stephen Tunis sent me this. Used this, and there was a piece on here that clamps on my phone, and I used that to hold my phone in the boat. So don't normally need this thing when I'm in the boat anymore. I use that a lot though, y'all. Tunis is a man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a tripod I got at Walmart that you can stretch it out and it'll hold the phone in there, or you can put the GoPro in it, either one, because it adjusts.
Yeah, but you're right. I do need to get that piece that plugs in to the nav light.
$100 and some.
That will power my phone. 100?
Yeah, YELO or something like that. It's a brand name. I looked them up. It's $100 and some.
Yeah. Well,
Shiner guy's got the old one. His don't have the power on. His just plugs down in there, but it don't power the thing.
I think he
The
does.
new ones have the power on.
I think he has power on that one.
Well, the one he told me, he said they'll make them.
No, they don't. That one don't have power. It does plug in, but it doesn't have power because he constantly switching batteries.
Yeah, because he got his way before they started making the new ones. He said that's an old one.
And see, tomorrow I'm going with him, and if he needs extra batteries, I can charge on board, and I can let him borrow my batteries, and I can also record. So I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to throw my GoPro on my nav light along with my phone and record the whole thing, and then give him the card out of my GoPro so he can use my footage in his video also. I don't care. Don't bother me. I'm not making videos.
Yeah, I don't have no mouse set up for mine or nothing. I don't know.
You're fine. You're doing just fine. Now, listen. Do you have a clamp? Do you have a windshield on your boat?
No.
Do you have anything?
That boat's a 92. A 92. It's a John boat. It's ragged out. That's why it's called an old rattle trap. And it's a beat up old piece of crap. And it ain't no bass boat. It's put a deck on it to look like a bass boat, but it's not even a bass boat. It don't have nothing.
All right. See, because I've got a clamp that came with my GoPro setup, and it's a clamp. And if I need to, I can clamp mine right onto my windshield.
Yeah, we do. We have a clamp.
If you got a clamp, you can clamp that GoPro on. And but Curtis, don't you normally hold yours in your hand?
Yeah.
And then there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you like to do. And you know what? You get good video. Now the little things you could do. You got a case for yours, right? A waterproof case.
No.
Yeah. I stick it under the water. Remember? You said don't.
We lost a door for the side of the GoPro. We can't find it. I can order another for $20, but I can't put it in the water.
Oh shit. Well, that's going to change your videos. See, that's what you want to do. You want people to see your videos and watch them. You have to edit and change things about your videos. You have to do like later on drone footage. Get some drone footage so you go up and look at you and Frances fishing over top. You can sit there run it while Frances is catching a fish and bring that drone right in over top of her as she's fishing. And those are the things you can change in your video. Putting it on the stick, dropping the stick down in the water. I've got the stick in the you got to get that door. When you can, get that door for your GoPro so that you can put it down in the water. If you want them to watch your videos, you've got, like I say, you've got to do the little things. The drone footage, the underwater footage, add a little music. Oh wow! Do you hold yours in your hand? Joe, I hold mine in my hand. All right. Well, I'm getting off here, y'all. I'm going to bed.
There goes all the fun, y'all. There goes all the fun going.
Sorry. I love y'all. Good night.
No, I know.
Come in the morning. If you don't go fishing, I know you're going to go fishing, though. But come in the morning, and if you're not fishing, go to the store. Make sure you get plenty of shit. Remember, you're going to need beans, rice, and I know you don't want rice, but
I like rice.
I love rice. And remember, there's boxed rice, there's bag rice, there's different rice. Rice is rice. Just get it. Anyway, I love y'all. Good night.
We love you too, Flo.
Michigan Mister, adjust your focus. CP, Cody, if you're in there. M, she dropped out. She's gonna come back and be like, they left me. Michigan Mister, email her and tell her sorry we left her. Jays, good night, buddy. Good night. Y'all catch me in the morning. Hope we catch some fish. Yeah. All right. Good night.
Good night, buddy. Thank you for coming in. Oh my.
We all love Flo.
This was a good night. I'm glad I went live tonight, and I'm glad
we all love Flo.
I'm glad I done.
But don't tell him.
Glad we done panel tonight too.
But don't tell him.
No, I'm not
he
leaving
just
yet.
left. Don't tell him.
Can't get peanut butter. Yeah, well, you can't eat peanut butter if you can't get bread though, or you can't get crackers or something to put it on. Thank you, Michigan Mister. I hope you come back, buddy. It was good to have you tonight. Glad to see you in here, and it's good to have you in here tonight. Trouble, I don't get up too early if I ain't gonna fish, especially when I stay up late. She won't get up early. We stay up, like right now. I ain't even having a shower, so it's 11:30. So if I won't get up early, I have to try to get her spoon to put it on. I'll spoon it out and eat it. Yeah. You're welcome, buddy. It's good to have you here. It really is. Appreciate you being here. I'm really glad I done this live tonight. Glad Flo come up.
You're welcome,
Chris. Harris Severson. Hello.
Hey.
Good to have you in the chat tonight. Fun stream, Curtis. Thank you. Adjust your focus. It's good to see you. Muddy River Catfish, Harris Severson. I don't see how many people don't see how many subscribers you got. Anyway, good to have you in here tonight, bud. Yeah, we do a lot of fishing. Appreciate you coming in. If you're new, please hit the thumbs up, and if you go there and hit that red button, and that. Yeah, we do lives on the lake area. We do lives on the lake sometimes. Like I said, we just got through the panel. Flo was just on the panel. We have people up here chatting about fishing. Sometimes we just get in here and talk BS, and like I said, sometimes we talk fishing. Sometimes we have panels up here with people talking about fishing. Sometimes, like I said, once in a while we play games. We do different things, but everything. So I can't get no signal on some of the lakes, so therefore I don't go live on all the lakes because I can't. Sometimes it's hard to watch a live stream and fish at the same time. So a lot of times I don't even fish if I'm running the live stream. Well, you got to teach them. You got to start your kids out like 5 or 6 years old. My daddy I was fishing when I was old enough to hold a pole. My daddy used to cut poles off of sticks and make a pole off a tree and made me poles and tied the old black fishing line on them. And I fished ever since I was young enough to hold a pole. And I'll tell you what, you got to start your kids out fishing and teach them how good it is and fun. I see a lot of people taking people out fishing. We even got a lake over here, it's just a kids only lake. So, I mean, well, you have to have a kid with you to go fishing in it. So, I mean, it's just start them out young and get them fishing. Ain't nothing better. Put your bell on and thumbs up. Thank you, buddy. Flows my heart. Oh, yeah. Dang dog, it's raining again, so they decided it would be good to track mud back in the house. Oh, wow. A 5-year-old hooked me in the head once. Yeah, well, even Francis, she knocked Shiner guy's hat off in the water. So, I mean, with the baits casting, so it happens. I mean, even with adults, kids are going to do that, Flo has to get up to go to bed in the morning. He has to go. He has to get up and go fishing in the morning. And it's hard for me to get up when I stay up late too. I don't want to get up and go fishing because I stay up too late on here. So threw the pole in the water, and my husband jumped in and saved it. Yeah. Yeah, Flo about lost his pole. Well, he didn't lose one of them, but he got it back. But the other pole, because it had a bobber on it, but the other pole, he was going crazy trying to save his pole one day. I only hooked myself, consider like that. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing pretty good tonight. 22 thumbs up, 12 people still in here. We've been on 3 more minutes. We'll be on 2 hours, so ain't too bad. I got on kind of late tonight because I was, hey, you two. Dogs are wanting to wrestle and play over here. Got on late because I was waiting to see if Flo was going to go live or whatever, so. I got 2 purebred German Shepherds up here. Hey, Nick. Good to see you back in, bud. They sound like bears. Yeah, they just growl and playing with the bone and trying to wrestle around each other and wrestle with each other.
You gotta go. Mom. Mom. Mom.
People getting tired tonight, I guess. We lost a couple people, I guess, looks like. But I've been here the whole time playing Scrabble with the old lady. That's what Bait the Hook was doing. He was playing Scrabble with his wife or something, I think. That's what he said earlier. Thank you, Chris, for coming in, buddy. Hope to see you again soon. Make sure you got my bell on, buddy, so you know when we're on. And I'll, if Flo ain't on or whatever, try to hit my streams when you can, bud. I appreciate having you in here for sure. Okay, buddy. Thank you so much, bud. Yeah, we're going back up in number. We went back to 11. I don't know. How long you want to stay up, Francis? We ain't going to be on too much longer, she said. So I got, yeah, I love German Shepherds. I've had them before, but I've had a few of them pass away on me, stuff from things, and I lost a couple. It was really hard. They were the best dogs in the world. They was really fun. And one of them, I could knock on the door and say, "Who's there?" And she'd go off, or I'd say, "Come in." And she'd start barking, and they're so loyal. They follow you everywhere. They watch out for you, and they guard you with their lives. And they're so loyal, and it's good. They're really good animals. They really are. Well, we've been having like we had 11, 12 people now. We've been having 19 people tonight. We've been getting like 40 thumbs up in like 2 to 3 hours, but it's a little low tonight actually, but it's okay. It actually depends on the night. I didn't get on till late either, so. Are you leaving Michigan, mister? Okay, buddy. You have a good night, bud. Thank you so much for being here. He's running around the house like a horse again, Francis. This dog sounds like a horse when it's trotting around the house. I mean, he goes clear around the house because it goes clear around and around one side because he can get around both sides of the house between the two neighbors' houses, and he runs around from the front to the back in a circle when he sounds like a horse trotting. Adjust your focus. You're taking okay night, buddy. Thank you for being here. Hurry back to adjust your focus. Appreciate you coming, bud. Yeah, me and Flo and Robert, we all tried to get go to each other's chats and hang out together. You know, we all support each other, so so we don't break the internet. Did you hear YouTube is going to lessen video quality while everyone is home? Oh my, no, I didn't hear that. Didn't hear nothing like that, Nick. Nick said, Francis, he said, did you hear that YouTube is going to lessen the video quality so the video ain't as good a quality while everyone is home quarantined so they don't break the internet with so many people being on it at once?
Huh. Didn't know about that. No, Nick.
Amazon Prime and Netflix have already done it, he said. Wow. Then the streams might not be as good either. Then they might be fluctuating and stuff. I don't know. Then it might not be. I've been having trouble with mine. It ain't done tonight. It flickered once, but I've been having trouble a lot with the circles going around and around and around and around. I was fixed to call the cable company on that, but Just what's going on. I don't even know if they'll come now or not. May have just. I haven't buffered tonight at all. Yeah. It's been doing. It's the first night it hasn't, so I don't know if it's the internet or what. I don't know. I thought it was that internet, but
Then we can't pay the loan if that's true.
well, so they say you don't have to pay your things like that if but you have to call them and let them know or something. Then you can get an exemption on it or something. They said in times like this, but somebody said you could pay it online, so I don't know if you can transfer some way. Heard channels were getting shut down for changing info about the virus. Yeah. Amazon Prime and Netflix already have. You haven't. Francis right here beside me. She just ain't getting in the picture tonight. I don't know why.
Waiting on the other dog to get done.
I know, but you ain't been over here with me all
Bathroom.
night. I don't know why you didn't want to get on the stream tonight. She's the one that wanted to go on, but then she didn't get on here. The other night, she started a live stream up for herself, though. She was doing it herself for a while the other night.
Them making them making that rinse pretending well.
Should cut it in half and make about half of it. Like Flo said, he's going to go down to eating once a day or something. You might have to start cutting your meals back or just eating once or eating less, like he said, because make sure you got enough to last you out.
We can do that.
Won't eat as much. I can go longer than you can. You get hungry sometimes. I get the munchies, but I've done without that one day. I've done without before, but get a headache sometimes if I don't eat. But Whispers in the Wind said you can go 4 or 5 days without eating, but you can't do it without liquids. You can do it without food, but you can't. You have to have liquids in your body. But you can always drink water out of the faucets. If you ain't got nothing to drink, you got water, but it won't not be cold, but you'll have water. Should have filled all the big 5-gallon jugs full of water and hook that machine back up and go fill them up and go get. I can put water in the house that way. You can stick a cup in there and get cold water and big 5-gallon big bottles of water to the machines. You can fill them up. We'd have plenty of water then.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't used that thing. I'd have to flush it all out and clean it out. And I don't know if that machine's still down in front of Winn-Dixie or not. I know there's one. I've seen someone somewhere else.
I think we sold our bottles.
No, I don't. I still got them. There's a couple of them out in that room. Well, there must be somebody in there. I don't know where the other ones are at. I got them still around here. I got about three of them 5-gallon bottles, but I don't know where they're at. One's out there. I don't know where the other two are at. I'd have to hunt them up. I don't know where the lids is on all of them or not, though.
I gotta get her in here in a few minutes.
We can go back and fill one of them. One of them probably don't have a lid because it's down in the thing usually. what you do is when you go fill the other one, you turn it upside down on the machine, then you can take the cap off that one, put on another one, and go fill it. But if you can get out, but if you can get back out. One place they said they was letting them go out for a mile though, but they wouldn't let them go further than a mile. But the way they're talking, he said it won't be at all. So
He's going back in the woods and
yeah.
back in the woods.
Well, what will he do if he couldn't get home? He'd stay over there. I guess he wouldn't mind it, but
That's what he do.
Dawn
In
had
the
to stay.
middle of the night.
Dawn had to stay in the house. Can't go to work either. So he'll be mad because he's off all week. He won't be able to do anything if that happens. Don't everybody talk at once now. Chat's rolling too fast. Hey, Lily. There's Lily.
Hey, Lily. She don't get the virus over there, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, Jays. Definitely are.
What?
Worried about the situation.
Yeah.
Worried about dogs not having anything to eat. Worried about not going out. Worried about not having anything to eat myself. Like I told somebody, starving to death instead of dying with the virus, and worried about the virus itself. So I don't know. I should have called Sis. She never called me back. I need to find out what's going on up there, see if they locked down anything. You know,
Guys, she is on lockdown.
so they didn't call. She wouldn't call me back. I don't know. I guess we'll call Dale back tomorrow too and ask him. Terrible. Well, she said they got the virus in New Zealand too. I figured you guys were okay over there. I didn't figure you guys had any shortages or nothing.
You guys on lockdown? You guys on lockdown, Lily?
Hmm.
What?
Where I live, I am not. Nearly anything on the shelf. They ain't got nothing on the shelf there either, she said. No ground beef here, none. No eggs.
Wow.
There wasn't even no, what do you call it stuff? No hams or turkeys or nothing either. There wasn't, I always told us to be gone by Easter so we could all sit down and have a nice Easter. Wouldn't have to worry about nothing, but I don't know if that's wishful thinking or not. They're already shut down here, Lily. They're already shut down. Been shut down. Crap until next month. The only thing, the drive-throughs are the only thing open on the restaurants, and the churches are closed. And
You guys? No. No fighting.
terrible. It's that two here too. Yeah, it was one the other day. One of each item. Probably gonna do with the cans. You probably can't get only 2 cans now too. We got some old suckers in the freezer. Old sucker fish. We bought for the catfish, but we might have to eat them ourselves. I wish my dad was here to see what he'd say about this. I want to call Sis tomorrow. I want to call her in the morning. I want to find, well, no, she's in church tomorrow. I got to find out what, if there is church. I don't know if she's got church.
No. Probably they're on lockdown.
Well, I want to talk to her, see what she thinks. If there is church, I don't know if she's got church.
No.
Who turned that on?
Probably they're on Was it me?
Well, I want to talk to her. Well, come on for some reason. I didn't touch it.
Oh, you did.
No, the other remote's over there. I don't have nothing to touch.
This was over there too.
Well, it come on for some reason. Terrible.
Yeah, it's getting bad. It's getting bad here too. Oh, happy early birthday, Lily.
Early.
Early birthday.
When is it? We got to get off here pretty soon. I ain't gonna get enough sleep to do anything. It's midnight. Oh, shoot.
It's getting bad everywhere. Stuff is all locked down and can't go anywhere, and
It's gonna be worse for people who's got kids if they can't get in because kids don't understand. They want, I'm hungry, I want them to eat, and bugging you and running everywhere. And kids at home, it's gonna be a pain to, especially if you got a baby too to feed and all that. It's gonna be, can't buy diapers, you can't buy baby food either. So I'm glad you ain't got no kids.
I thank God for that one. I don't have no
Kids will whine too when they don't get stuff. Babies will cry if they're hungry, and
I thank God I don't have no kids.
you don't even want them to. They said it's going to come back again too. So everybody said so. You're going to have to get stumped up again and keep. So we keep happening over and over. So just stuff. These going to go fast. The way we're going through these, I don't know how many we're going through a day. Four, 6, or whatever. You got 24 packets. If we drink 3 of these a piece a day, that's only lasting 4 days. 24 packs. So we ain't got no water in. All them 4 packs of water be 3 packs of water be going in 2 weeks. It's just a bad time right now if you had kids, I'm saying, because babies don't understand. Babies will cry. They have no way of knowing. Little kids, even 6 to 8, 10 years old, they're going to say, I'm hungry. They're going to be whining and throwing fits. They don't get something to eat. I'm just saying it's a bad time if you got kids or somebody just had a baby. It's going to be bad because they can't get nothing to eat. There's no diapers in the store. There's no baby food. It's going to get bad. I mean, it's not a good time to have them. Lily said she agrees.
What?
About all the kids and babies right now. Not a good time to have them, or if you already got them, not a good time because it's going to be a problem. I don't know. Everybody's so quiet. I don't know if everybody's getting tired or what. Nobody's saying anything. Yeah, the dogs are kids, fur babies, pain in the butt just like kids. So you can't even buy no dog food for them. Try to go online, nobody will answer the phone. Other pet stores, all of them's out of dog food, and nobody will answer the phone. So I guess they're closed down. Says keep holding, but nobody comes on the phone. Grocery stores are out here. You can't order online. So I'm glad I didn't try to order any because I wouldn't have got it. The way they're talking, if they're not going to deliver mail, then I wouldn't have got it anyway. So I'd just be spending my money. My money would be spent, and I wouldn't get the stuff anyway. To who knows? I don't. If I don't get it for a month or two down the road after I paid for it, that ain't no good. Cats, peanut butter, and eggs for dogs. Yeah, but you don't even have enough of that for yourself. You can't even buy eggs here. I mean, this dog here eats like a horse. There wasn't even no peanut butter in the store the other day when I went. Just crunchy and natural peanut butter and a couple jars of crunchy and the light stuff. There wasn't even any. No, the darn. That's probably that. I seen some low sugar peanut butter or something, or low. I don't know. It might have been that kind. I seen some the other day. It might have artificial stuff in it. That might be what it is.
Yeah.
He likes that canned cheese burn. He does the peanut butter. He ain't buying the cheese. The store's plenty of cheese in the stores. There's
They
plenty.
can put those cheese on a hamburger.
Plenty of chunks of cheese. I did see plenty of that. Plenty of yogurt in the store. Plenty of cheese, frozen. Not frozen. Plenty of cheese and plenty of cups of yogurt. That's two things I've seen plenty of, and plenty of candy. I think everybody just buying what they need now, like meats and stuff. Nobody's buying candy. There's plenty of potato chips and pretzels and stuff like that. when the hurricanes hit, the potatoes, chips, and pretzels were sold out. But I think people just buying exactly what's nutritious and what's going to. They're not buying no junk food much. People should eat more cheese and buy it, then they wouldn't need all that toilet paper because it'll bind them up. There's an idea, Francis. You don't have to poop as much.
What?
Eat more cheese, you don't have to poop as much, so you save on toilet paper. You can keep cheese for a while. Could buy some cheese, I guess. Cheese is expensive though, but you can buy chunks of cheese. You can eat that and
Cheese on crackers. That's what my mom does.
I like it, but we freeze cheese. Never heard of
Freeze
freezing
it.
cheese, but
I think my stepdad does that too.
can I get my mustache around here like Flo's, make it like his, get it like come way down here?
Yeah.
Go down here. Handlebar mustaches.
Freeze.
I just thought about
Yeah, I
it.
heard of that too. Freeze bread. I heard of that too.
Yeah, it ain't as good. Ain't very good though. My mom used to do that back when I was young. They used to. You won't believe this, but I'd seen 8 loaves of bread when I was younger for $1 back when I was a kid. And my mom used to put them in the freezer and unthaw them, but I didn't like it. It's all right for toast, but
Yeah, gas stuff's going down.
yeah, I seen gas for $1.99 somewhere the other day, but most places it's what was it, 2.02?
Yeah, 201.
That's the cheapest I've seen gas in a long time. It's been like over $3 or something. It was 2.49, 2.79.
No.
It's down to 2.01. Sam's Club had it, but I know I'm not a member of Sam's Club. They had it for under $2, but if you wrap it in 2 plastic bags, it freezes good. Nick, I came to your house and I broke down the door and smashed your button and rang your bell. Bought 24 loaves before any of this happened when the gas station had it for 49 cents a loaf. I ain't never seen bread like that, 49 cents a loaf. They don't even have dollar bread here no more. I ain't seen bread for $1 anymore. Like I said, when I was younger, I seen 8 loaves of bread for $1. They had 3 for $1 all the time, $5 or $1, but I've seen it that way. That was probably in the 70s, early 70s or something.
99 cents for gas?
No, for bread. They put it on sale for 9 cents. So we don't have gas stations down here like that because them little gas stations, they sell the bread like almost $3 a loaf.
$1.99.
$1.79 a gallon, 20 cents off coupon on gas. Imagine that. We don't even get coupons. Terrible. You need a Quick Trip. See, I never heard of that store. 99-cent eggs, 49-cent bread, $1.99 for a pound of butter. 49 cents for bread, 99 cents for eggs. Well, eggs ain't too bad. They're not that much anyway. I don't know what eggs are less than $2, and I know a dozen, but on the regular eggs, I see them. I think they're $1.49 or $1.39 or something.
Can you send us eggs down here, Nick?
Mm-hmm. So there ain't gonna be no mail, Flo said. So you put that back in there. 17 cents a pound for bananas. I don't know what bananas are. I remember when bananas were 49 cents, but I think they're more than that anymore. I think they're like 59 or 69 cents a pound now. Get some chickens, Francis. She can't have them up here in town. I don't care what I pay for anything. I just want to breathe a healthy, clean air and be safe where I go. Can't get no eggs without a rooster, though. Well, they got some a couple streets over from here, but running around them little, I don't know, they're not real big chickens. I don't know what they are, but I don't know one from the other. But I don't know if anybody claims or not. They're running loose. But I know in Bartow, another town up here, they outlawed having chickens in the city limits. Roosters crowing, so I don't know. Lily Murphy sent me here.
All right, Lily.
I subscribe, but I cannot stay. Sorry. I hope I can make
All
it to
right,
the next
Lily.
one. Much love. Thank you, Chip Chomp. Appreciate that, bud. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that bell so we know when we're on. I thank you for coming in, buddy. Thank you, Lily.
Just won't be. Mm-hmm.
Chip Chomp, 5 subscribers. Chip Chomp. Thank you, Lily. I need the extra people. I want to try to build a stream up. I appreciate everybody sending everybody here that can. That's appreciate that and sharing it out and all that. Appreciate it for sure.
A rooster. I'm gonna put that in her.
You don't need a rooster to get eggs. He probably left. Lily said he wasn't going to stay. But, I don't know where High Country's at. I ain't seen him since that one night. He hasn't been back. The other guy ain't been back either. I don't know. He's been working a different shift. I heard him on one stream, but he hasn't been back over here. I'm going to have to ride him, I guess.
We can't have no rooster here.
Well, there's a rooster over there with them hands running around. There's a couple roosters over here. They come over a couple streets over there running around, but I see if they can't find if they're wild and nobody wants to catch them. They say, well, they don't belong to me, and you just let them run around. They say they ain't mine. People grab them. That's why they get away with it, I think, because people don't claim them. But if the game warden don't come out, not the game warden, but the animal control don't come out and get them or something, because they ain't supposed to be crowing in town. But Because they can come out with some kind of a net or something and round them up and get them, and if they don't want them around here, I don't. Down there where Ron lives and down there at the old house, they can probably, Ron used to have that potbelly pig across the street from me. He has the stuff down there. You can sometimes you can get away with it down there because that's county down where my house is.
Oh, how I'm supposed to go to the doctors and
Can't try to wait. You can't go. You can't go. You just have to. They don't answer the phone, or they'll be shut down anyway too. So they'll probably be the office shut down, so they won't expect you to be there, and ain't nobody want to answer the phone.
have to supposed to pay too because no show.
No, we can't do that if it's that way. You won't. If the mail shut down, you won't get your notifications in the mail. You ain't gonna get your bills, and you ain't gonna get your other things. But if the mail shut down, how they expect the people that's gonna get those whatever checks is coming in that they're supposed to mail certain people. They won't get those either if the mail shut down. They ain't going to get them. Also direct deposited, and those you won't get your letters back.
Stay away from the hospitals in the next 60 days.
You won't get your letters back from stuff you mailed in either. Mail's going to be backed up. There'll be so much mail coming in at one time. It'll be a flood the mailbox full. Can't stay away from the hospital if you get sick though. If you go up there with something wrong with it, then they're going to stick you in there and you ain't going to get out for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month. That's why I'm afraid to go, but I'm afraid to stay home, and if I'm sick too, then I'll die here. So either way, I don't know. I've been in and out of the stores so much now. So people all over the place, some with masks on, people coughing in the stores and everything else. It's hard to tell. I've been in so many stores trying to pick up this and that and trying to get the stuff I need. I've been in a lot of different stores trying to get one thing here, one thing something else. Dollar store, get 2 cans.
Where's Jake at?
2 cans here and 2 cans somewhere else.
In our city, they said even if
you have it, stay home. Yeah. Well, that won't do you no good either. You can't get no medicine for it. What's used to call the doctor?
Die at home.
Hello?
What?
You didn't get on here again. I gotta shave. Well, I gotta tell you something when I get off of here.
The UK can We're not in the UK.
She said there you can get paid to get paid so they can do your test on you and stuff. They'll pay you to. Oh man. I'd rather be broke, Jay said. A million, huh? 5 million. Take a chance.
What?
Long winter.
Oh.
Hmm. So what time you going huh?
Hmm?
12:30 almost. Family and friends are more important to me. Money can't save you in these events in life. I got a feeling everybody else runs out. They're gonna say, "Hey, you got this, you got that, or can I get some, or you got some extra this, or whatever." But they ain't nobody gonna give you anything though. They're all gonna be stingy, but other people's gonna ask. There ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Willie ain't gonna give up nothing. For one, a lot of people ain't gonna give up nothing. You're not. They're not gonna. And other people around here, you ain't got people like that around here. They're not gonna hand you anything. Stay themselves. You're not gonna get anything. Joe, he goes down here to eat every day. I don't know what he's going to do because he don't eat over there.
He can't get out and go.
I don't know, but like I said, nobody's going to share anything. But Willie be saying if he hadn't gonna have anything, you got some toilet paper I can get, you got some food I can get. He ain't gonna. But you think you wouldn't keep it? Then McDonald said, "I'll give you a roll of paper," but no, Willie's not going to give you nothing. Nobody else gonna, so I'm not giving. I'm not giving people. You funny. I already seen people who will say that. Yeah, but they said there's gonna be a lot of breaking in. What people said. Try to take what you got if you got anything. Maybe people are buying the dog food so they can eat that. The woman used to feed her husband dog food. He puts milk on it or some or water on. They make food on it. Maybe that's what they're buying it all up for, so they can eat that. If nothing else, they figure they buy them 50 because all the 50-pound sacks are going. All the 40-pound sacks are going dog food. So I think maybe that's what people are doing, figuring they're going to use that
That's sick.
cheapest thing. So,
That's sick.
you're hungry though. You eat anything. If they eat it, it ain't gonna hurt you. I mean, it's can't help nobody else. Flo can't help nobody, or nobody else can help anybody. They're too far away. You can't send anybody anything. You can't go to them, so you can't help them. There's going to be a lot of food thrown away because if the store's got food and they won't let you out to get it, then the milk's going to go bad in the store. It'll go out of date and everything's going to go out of date, so you can't. It won't be no good. And they'll be throwing food away in the country. That'll be stupid. If people can't buy it, it's going to be thrown away. It'll go out of date. You know. He said, if I had something, I'd give it to you, but you're so far. That's nice anyway, buddy. It's a thought. That's appreciate that. I told Francis the other day, some of the people in here is a lot nicer than people in here in my own hometown. People around here won't do anything for you. They won't even. People around here won't do anything. People on YouTube, some of the people in here are a lot nicer than the people I've known for years. People around here won't pay you when they owe you. They won't give you anything. You could take them out to lunch 10 times. They won't never take you out. If they go with you fishing, they don't want to give you anything to share expenses. They want you to take them for nothing. People are just users. You can't get nobody to do anything around here. The people on YouTube are a lot nicer. I've had people give me donations on here that they ain't even met me and treat me better than the people in my own town. That's what's sad. And you tell them about it and they don't even care. Don't even faze them. They just say good for them. Well, you got my stuff all. Look, how come that's all over there? We'll be back there. It's going to be all tore up. Stuff I need. Him all over. It's going to be all ruined.
I'm gonna go grab it.
Here, take this.
I grab.
Try to put it all back. I don't know how he got it way over there. He must have drug it over there. Gotta put these away. You should let me do it because I didn't have it done. I don't know how you got it way over there anyway. That's a long ways to move this stuff. That's how it is. But when they need something, they're so quick to get mad if you say no. Oh, don't I know? Well, I only had one friend said he'd give me a run roll of toilet paper, but if I wanted to run across town to get it, he'd give me a roll. But I don't even know how much he's got, but that's all he said. But the other people, so I know who the one friend is. The rest of them, I wouldn't give nothing because I don't think they wouldn't give me nothing. $12:30 in the morning. Flo's getting beauty sleep and I'm getting uglier. Because I ain't getting no sleep. Now he's laying on my feet. What are you doing down there? You ain't got that done? I would have been done. You need to take this so I can go get take a shower, or we're going, or what? Are we doing it?
In the morning, come on, kid.
I can't do all that in the morning. Ain't gonna be enough time. You'd have to get up too early. Oh my God! But I can. How am I going to do that? It's 12:30 now. How am I going to get up early enough to do that? You'd have to get up at 5 a.m. I only get 4 hours sleep. I can't do that. It'll be 1 o'clock time I get in bed.
I gotta delete all that stuff off the camera.
There's no way I can get up that early. It gets light at 7 o'clock. You can't get the boat ramp at 7:15 and get up in time enough to do all that stuff in the morning, hook up and everything. You'd have to get up too early. I wouldn't get enough sleep. It's almost 1 o'clock now. You'd have to be up at 5. I can't get up at 5 and go to bed at 1. I'll be wore out. I told you if I'm going fishing at 7 o'clock, I have to be in bed at 10. Oh, we dropped down like 3 people. Dropped down from 8 to 5. Just when I talked about bed, they all started dropping off, going to bed, I guess. Went back to Well, you guys, I think I'm gonna hit the sack or get ready because I still got a couple things I do before I got to get ready for bed. So, time I get in there will be after 1. Time I fall asleep, probably 1:30. I ain't gonna get 3 hours and a half sleep, so I hate to leave. Still got a fairly decent crowd in here. Still got says 5 people. Was 6, was and 8, so that's back to 6. So I don't like to leave when I'm holding a good crowd, but hopefully there'll be other nights. Hey, Nick. Okay, appreciate you hanging out, buddy. He said, good night, Curtis and Francis, Nick said. She's sitting over at the kitchen table. I don't know. I don't.
Delete these videos.
Oh, she said she's deleting stuff. Get to bed. I'm heading to bed too. Okay, Era. Hurry back, bud. Appreciate you coming. It's good to have you in here tonight. Oh man. What's it do? You're one of the only people that ever say my name right. Nice to meet you. Well, it's easy to name. Are you a lady or a man? I said buddy, so I hope you're a man. I'm just asking so I know. A woman can be your buddy too, though, so a lot of guys can't be friends with a woman, they say, but I've had women just been my buddy and that's all they ever was. But so a lot of guys can't be that with a woman. I'm a lady. I knew you was. I just had a feeling that's why I asked. I'm a lady, but I'll be your buddy, she said. Okay. I knew she was a lady. I just knew it. That's why I asked. If I was sure, I wouldn't ask. See, but I wasn't sure. That's why I asked because I kind of thought maybe I just kind of thought so. And some people even they're on their husband's name if it's a guy, so you can't always tell who's coming in your chats a lot of times. So maybe I should ask everybody, huh? If their name's Tim, I still should ask them if they're a guy or a woman.
Oh,
Okay, y'all, I better get off here. If I'm going to do anything tomorrow, I guess. I don't want to. I hate to leave my good crowd, but guess I better. $3 and 5-minute chat. So that gives me more hours on my StreamYards for the next one anyway, because I get 20 hours a month. So at least I didn't use 5 hours. Sometimes I'm on 5 hour, 6 hour streams. So tonight, at least I'm not getting a big long stream. Oh. 3 hours and 6 minutes stream tonight. Still got 6 people in the chat. And 26 thumbs up. Miss Southern Belle, hello. How are you tonight? You just caught me. I was just about ready to get off of here. I'm glad I didn't go, so I didn't miss you. You gotta put that on the charger then. What's the percentage on it? What's the percentage on that, Francis? I guess she's too deep in thought. She can't hear me. Yeah, I've been on 3 hours Southern Belle, and I'm supposed to get up early in the morning. I won't be able to get up at 5 or 6 probably because be too darn tired to go fishing. But they said they're going to shut us down here tomorrow, next day, Southern Belle, so we won't be able to go nowhere. So I don't know. Oh, shoot. Ain't nobody talking much, so I guess I'll get out of here, y'all. Y'all are just listening to me. You're all real quiet tonight. Seeing if anybody's going to say anything else before I take off. I don't know who all the people are in here. I know we got Era, got Southern Belle, we got Nick. That's 3 people. Jeff didn't pop in tonight either. I don't know who the Jay's Catfishing. That's 4. I don't know who the other 2 is.
89.
I don't know who the other 2 people are because it's showing 6. 2 people in here. They ain't saying anything. Okay, well, I'm going to say good night. Good night, Southern Belle. Good night, Era. Good night, Nick Steam Toys. Good night, Jay's Catfishing. And good night, whoever the other 2 people are that I don't know who you are. I guess there's 2 of you hanging in here that I don't know, so you're not saying anything, just hanging back. I guess kept it on or whatever, watching. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all hurry back. And we'll catch you on the next episode. And next, what do you call it? The next viewing channel. Keep your dials, tune your dials into the next Rattle Trap Fishing Show. Night night. Catch y'all later.
Bye, you guys. Have a good night.